Yo, it's P coming to you guys with the best Fortnite mobile settings for the returning iOS players and the Android players and cloud gaming players that are still here. If I'm being honest, I've done this exact same video, framed the same way, at least 27 times, so this time I'm gonna go a little more in depth and explain each button, kinda why I have it there, and then what each finger on my HUD does, versus just pretty much throwing up my HUD there and just my settings the bare minimum. So without further ado, let's get into my HUD. This, as y'all probably already know, is a 4-finger HUD which I use to play Fortnite. I've pretty much used this same HUD for the last 4 years without any changes. It definitely isn't the most optimal, it definitely isn't the best, but it's kind of like old reliable for me. Able to do simple enough mechanics to where I can fight decently in game and compete in mobile and PC tournaments. So what does each of my fingers do? Easiest one to explain is my left thumb, as that pretty much just holds the joystick. I don't really see how you would use it other than that. I think that's the same for every single HUD, yada yada yada. My left index is where things start to pick up. This clicks the shoot button, put it right next to my left index position, as I mean it's close, easy to click. Crosshair edit button, which is the button I use to aim my crosshair at the tiles, edit the builds I guess. After selecting it, this is the one I use for selecting the edit, this is the one I use for actually editing. So it's my actual edit button I guess. Quick bar, I've seen people do like split HUDs where they have their builds and weapons out. Builds like dynamic quick bars where they have builds and combat mode on the same quick bar, but I personally use the combat quick bar for my combat mode. Just is how it is, how I've always had it. Trap button right here for seasons that need that, especially OG Fortnite, you need it for launch pads and traps. Ammo widget right here, reload button right there. Whenever I reload, I just click that. And my secondary ability. I'm gonna be honest, if you don't already have this on your HUD, put this secondary ability button on your HUD. I swear every single season there is this like movement item or extremely crucial item to your success in Battle Royale where you need to have this button on the screen, as the movement factor is usually the secondary ability. A lot of people always come in my comments asking like, "What? How do you do this with this item?" I think whenever it was hammer meta, people would say, "How do you move with the hammer like that?" Katana meta, "How do you move with the katana like that?" ODM meta, "How do you swing with the ODM?" Like, just to get rid of that question, use this button on your HUD, which is this ADS button right there. Secondary ability ADS. I don't know how it shows up like that, but it is what it is. And I guess if you pick anything from this video, put that on your HUD. Now for the controversial section, my right thumb. You're supposed to have it to where your thumb or your aiming finger, whether it be index or thumb, has the most room to aim around, look around at sights. But I kind of do cramp it here, using it to switch modes. Whenever I switch to builds mode and back to combat mode, I click that button and place builds. Whenever I am placing builds or building, I just hold that button straight down. Which, honestly, if I were to really optimize my HUD, that would probably be the first thing I'd change. But once again, it's worked for me for like forever, so I've just been chilling. Now, this is where the real MVP of my fingers comes in. The right index finger. It pretty much does everything for me, including jumping, crouching, tactical sprinting. Wherever you put this button, this is a really important button. Make sure to have it binded to where it's easy to click. Tactical sprint, ADS, and select edit. So whenever I want to start editing a build, I click this button. For building, it's more or less the same, except I have a building quick bar instead of a combat quick bar. Kind of just got used to that. And for editing, I have the crosshair or targeted edit button where my normal edit button is. And that's really the only change for that. The buttons are kind of placed where it's somewhat easy for my finger to click them. And yeah, this is my 5+ year Fortnite Mobile Pro HUD, I guess you could say. Now for my settings, which I'm going to run through pretty quickly. I don't think there's any really major ones except this one, mantle activation, hold jump. Whenever I want to mantle something, in the rare case I do, I try to click the jump button, because holding it forward, I would accidentally mantle a lot. So if you somehow have this set to hold forward, I recommend hold jump, just because you won't get that accidental mantle effect because you're holding your joystick forward. I have pre-edits off at the moment just because I've noticed whenever I'll free build, I'll randomly accidentally pre-edit from editing too fast or something. So I've just had it off for now. But if there is a meta where it becomes important to pre-edit, I'll make sure to turn it back on. Simple edit, I obviously don't use as I'm a crosshair edit and I don't edit with touch for the same reason. For fire mode, as y'all can probably guess, I use dedicated button. It's just, in my opinion, easily the best one as it gives you the most control over your shots. Like you can aim pretty easily. As tap anywhere is kind of inconsistent for me, and then auto fire shoots 2 seconds late. For my touch sensitivities, I try to keep it pretty consistent. My whole life is consistent or whatever. Normal touch sense is 19%, has been pretty much that for the entirety of the time I've been on Android. My touch targeting or ADS sense and scope sense are 50% of 19, so I guess 9.5 cents. My build and edit sense are 100% of 19, so pretty much the same as my touch sense. Vertical sense is 100, same as my touch sense, and look excel is 1%, which I've pretty much just gotten used to not using aim acceleration at all, and it's been chill for me. Might use it in the future though, who knows? And yeah, those are my Fortnite Mobile best settings, so if you choose to use them, that's honestly your choice. Ball out, you can probably become pretty decent on them. Would I recommend it completely? I mean, there's better HUDs out there, but these settings have worked for me. I can obviously promote them. I can say they've helped me out. So that's that. What better proof to show that these settings work than me playing in the Cypher PK 100 mobile players custom? I figured that I'd show my POV for these fights, and here it is.
Yeah, no cars, no vehicles.
Oh, no.
The winner of this match does get $250, so I'm expecting it to be stacked for Seth, pushing his first real fight here. See what he does. Goes,
Oh man.
my God, okay, that guy's definitely playing on mobile for the first time.
Yeah. He's on the default HUD. He's on the default HUD. That was a... Okay. Gotta lock in a little bit.
This might be
I don't know if I want this to be the guy, but...
This guy cannot be the guy. I think he's a little scared.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, a little bit of fall damage.
Oh man. Wait, I think I know who this is. No way. No way. No! 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 No!
The gamer goes down to Percept.
There's no way! Doggy, bro! Bro! What?
Demon, bro.
It's over. I've just griefed my goat.
20,000 off? 2% away? I think with Fortnite Mobile coming back, I think you got it, bro. I think you're gonna hit it. I know. I think you hit it. And you were close to that's an easy kill right there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
For a while, but when they removed mobile, like, it was... Let's see how Percep handles pressure coming in from this player. Not sure about that shockwave.
Wait. Trust.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
No, okay. We tried it.
By the way, this shotgun, you have to like reload it every shot.
Yep. One shot, right?
Yep.
Oh shoot, I gotta reload. I think they
I'm not
know.
gonna lie, this guy's moving different.
Yeah, this might be the guy.
He might be the guy. Right, so I don't think this is the guy. I don't think this is the Peter Bottom Mobile that you're fighting. It's just probably just another really good player or a really good EU player.
Could be. Mobile strat. Yup.
Man, I like that.
I like that. Mobile strategy on him.
But that wasn't our secret player here.
Gotta respect him. The Ice Spice skin, shout out to them.
Yeah,
whoever that is.
A little reform action going.
Yep. Little reform.
Oh! Good movement!
Yo, that's tragic. That's tragic. Yeah, it's literally a heavy sniper. That's why I was like, this shotgun isn't banned. Literally a heavy sniper, bro.
Yeah.
Literally a heavy sniper. That's still surreal to me. Yeah, on the second channel, that is still. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what the? Is that a vehicle?
Good car. Hey, get up.
Hey! Oh, there's a guy right there. What am I doing? Alright, bro, let's calm down. I get it as infinite ammo, but you gotta chill.
Oh, he's not gonna calm down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay. Let's see what this guy does.
You guys are gamers.
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
Gotta be more careful.
Pressing the issue, though.
Yep. GG's. Losty, no. Not Losty, no.
Crazy.
Yep.
I mean, the EU players are playing on higher ping, but still,
Yeah, he's on like 100 ping. Even then, yeah.
It's a respectable elimination. It's a respectable elimination.
Yep. I see an elimination right here. This guy's not crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is how you use... Whoa. This is how you use the new gun, by the way. This is
Yep.
how you use it.
It's all you gotta do. Look, if a mobile player can use it, you can too, bro. For like grief position, but I don't know anymore. What's that guy doing? Hold
Oh,
on.
there we go. 2 shots right there. I already know what you're gonna do.
Yep.
Oh, he's holding.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh, whoa. You know that guy's about to be hot.
We're chilling.
Yep.
The mobile builds are coming out. The wall to the right is getting shot.
Yep. I see it. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Yo, that was bad.
That's crazy.
That was a little bit of... I already see the PC players saying, bro, what was that peak? Bro, that's crazy.
I guess it's a different guy, right?
Yeah, different guy. That shouldn't be him. Maybe it is, I don't know.
10 wins, 14 left. You can secure the win here for $250.
Shoot, man.
Some Cyber BK earnings right here. 50. Oh, it's over. Close
Yeah.
the full box.
That is, he ran straight into the full box. That is crazy. I think I'm gonna have to get a lurk and get a few more kills. Hold on. Might have to lurk and get a few more kills. No mobility meta. I can use that.
But I think I saw shockwaves
That is true, yeah.
on the body. So you do you, bro.
Yep.
Look at the perma sprint right here. He's
Yep.
running in. Top 13 situation.
Oh shoot, I can't do it. No. No.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's bad.
The bag is the storm is gonna close in here soon. I mean, you could probably inch in.
I think I'll be
So
fine.
he
I think I'll
keeps
be
pulling.
fine.
And there's no siphon. There's no siphon
Yep.
either. So
No siphon, no siphon. I still think I'm fine.
pull it, bro. It's pulling away.
What the? No, what is that guy doing? What is that guy doing?
iPad M4.
I died to a banana.